Hey team, it is Renee here. Welcome to Still Moving, where we make mindful use of the moments in between. Today we have a quick, full body, everyday power flow. So let's do it. We're going to begin in a standing forward fold at the top of the mat. So take the feet hips distance, maybe even a little bit wider. Fold forward over the legs and keep the knees as bent as you need to find length through the spine. Right, the hands can just come to the ground. Backs of the hands can touch the ground, finding a gentle stretch in the wrist. Let the head hang heavy. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Empty out of the mouth. Flip under the fingertips, lift up halfway in the chest, pull the front of the chest forward, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. One more like that, halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward and exhale. Press into the feet, rise to stand, sweep the arms tall, reach up. And then bring the hands to meet at prayer in the center line of the body. Okay, reach the arms back up, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Right, not much time today, so we are getting right into it. Lift up halfway in the chest. Step back to a high plank, top of a push-up. Right, with or without the knees, right, keep them lifted or lower them down, bend the elbows, lower the chest all the way down to the ground, untuck the toes, press into the tops of the feet, roll the shoulders up and back, lift the chest, baby cobra. Downward facing dog, press the hips back, tuck the toes, lift the knees. And let's take a couple of deep breaths in downward facing dog. Spread through the fingers, breathe in. Press the ground away from you as you breathe out. Right, the feet are hips distance apart, heels a little lifted, knees a little bent. Press the tops of the thigh bones back, breathe in. Get even longer through the spine, breathe out. Okay, lift your right leg up. Look forward, step the right foot forward and a little off to the right, so closer towards the right hand. Lower the back knee down, sweep the arms tall, reach up. And lower the hands down, lift the back knee. Step back to a high plank, breathe in. Downward facing dog, hips back, breathe out. And you lift the left leg up. Step the left foot forward. Lower the back knee down, sweep the arms tall, take a breath in, take the gaze up. And then take the hands down as you lift the back knee. Step back to a high plank, inhale. With or without the knees, bend the elbows, lower yourself all the way down, untuck the toes, roll the shoulders up and back, lift the chest, baby cobra. Downward facing dog, hips back. And now lift the heels as you breathe in, bend the knees as you breathe out, look forward. The base of that exhale, step or jump the feet forward. Feet can be hips distance apart or together, lift up halfway in the chest. Fold forward and empty. Rise up to stand, reach up. Hands meet at prayer in the center line of the body, breathe out. Sun salutation A, arms up, inhale. Fold forward and exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. With the breath out, step back through a high plank and bend the elbows a couple of inches to low plank. Upward facing dog, so roll over the toes, press into the tops of the feet, thighs are lifted, chest broad. Downward facing dog, hips back. Lift the heels, breathe in. Bend the knees, breathe out. Look forward, step or jump the feet forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward and exhale. Rise to stand, reach up, look up. And then fold straight back over the legs with your breath out. Really nice. Halfway lift, chest pulls forward. Keep the chest pulling forward, but step or jump the feet back to your low plank. Upward facing dog, broad across the collarbones. Downward facing dog, hips back. And extend the right leg up. Take the right knee towards the right tricep. Really nice, three-legged dog, right leg up and back. Take the knee across the body to the left tricep. Spin the back heel flat, extend the right leg out, fallen triangle. Okay, so press into the 3 points of contact. Your right hand, the pinky toe edge of your right foot, and the full surface of your left sole. Lift the hips, take the left arm up and overhead. Left hand down, three-legged dog, left leg, right leg goes up and back. Step the right foot forward, crescent lunge. So keep the back knee lifted, reach the arms up. Warrior two. I want you to reach both arms up overhead and then start to tilt your body and your pelvis onto its right side. So we're coming into a pretty strong version of extended side angle pose. If you'd like to find support with the right forearm to the right thigh, go for it. Steady the breath. It's really a cue for me, but if it helps you, that's great. Triangle pose as you straighten the right leg, take the right hand to the right shin, left arm up. I want you to press the shin back into the hands, that way we're not locking the right knee. And extend the left arm overhead, pinky finger spins down, pivot the right toes to the left, fold over a wide-legged straddle. Come up onto the fingertips, lift up halfway in the chest, breathe in. Fold and breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold and exhale. And now this time we lift up halfway in the chest. Walk the hands around to the front, pivot all 10 toes to face forward, step back, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog breath in, downward facing dog breath out. Really nice, lift the left leg up. Step the left foot forward. Downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up. Left knee, left tricep, so the shoulders move over the wrists. Try and take the knee as high on the tricep as we can. Left leg goes up and back, three-legged dog. Take the knee across the body to the right tricep and then full in triangle. So we spin the back heel down, reach the left leg out, reach the right arm up. Not messing around today, we are moving, getting into the body. See if you can use everything that you feel to really settle the mind into the present moment. Lift the hips, take the right arm up and overhead. And then right hand down, three-legged dog, breathe in. And then step the left foot forward, breathe out. Crescent lunge, reach the arms up. And then warrior two, spin the back heel down, open the arms out. Okay, keep the lower body the same for a moment. Just reach both arms up and overhead. And then feel like you're lowering onto the left side. The pelvis is tilting onto its left side. Right, both biceps stay by the arms unless you'd like to use the left forearm for support on the thigh. Really press into the back foot, the right foot, and then use that to find even more length through the spine. Reach through the fingertips. Triangle pose, left leg straightens. Left hand reaches down, right arm reaches up. Can you get a little broader across the chest? Lean a little more into the right shoulder blade. And then reach the right arm up and overhead, pivot the left toes over to the right, fold over a wide-legged straddle, fingertips down. Lift up halfway, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold and exhale. Lift up halfway, breathe in. This time we walk the hands around to the front, pivot all 10 toes to face forward, step the back foot forward, feet together, half lift. Fold, chair pose, bend the knees, reach the arms up. And then bring the hands to prayer, twist to the right. So hook the left elbow on the outside of the right thigh. And we're just here for a couple of breaths. So how quickly can you land the mind in the space of the shape? See if you can get longer from the tailbone through the crown of the head. And then can you keep the hips at the depth that they're at and just switch sides. Really press the right elbow down to lift up out of the right shoulder. At the same time, feel as though it's dragging up the thigh so you can get even longer through the front of the chest, longer through the spine. Fold forward, breathe out. Rise up to stand, reach up. And drop the left hand back. Pick up your left foot on the inside, dancer pose. Again, it's just a brief moment. Now what I'd like you to do is as we release this left foot, it's going to cross behind the right, fold over this cross-legged stance in the legs. This very minor adjustment to a forward fold always feels so intensely different in my body. Notice how it feels for you. Steady the breath. Lift up halfway, unravel the legs. Fold, rise to stand. And drop the right hand back behind you. Pick up the right foot on the inside, dancer pose. Feel the right foot pressing into the right hand, open through the right shoulder. Feel everything lifting up away from the ground, heart open, gaze forward. And then we gently release the right foot to cross behind the left and then fold over the legs. Find a very gentle sway in the hips. And notice how that shifts the sensation. And lift up halfway, step the left foot back, plant the hands, step the right foot back. Low plank, upward facing dog, breathe in. Come back to low plank or chaturanga, tuck the toes, bend the elbows. Press to plank pose, really nice, downward facing dog, hips back. All right, come forward to plank. Lower the knees down, cross the ankles, sit back behind the feet, and then take the soles of the feet together, knees wide, and just take a moment folding over the legs. Now I can love a 90-minute flow that moves through a lot of complicated sequences and intricate series of postures, and sometimes it can just take a quick, simple power flow to really land my mind and my body in the same place at the same time. Really making use of those moments in between the busyness of our life. Walk the hands back, bring the knees together, lay onto your back. Bring the knees in towards your chest as you do. Take the arms out to the sides and lower the knees down to the right. Gently bring the knees back through center. Lower them down to the left. Come back through center. Take your hands onto your shins. Rock yourself all the way up to a seat. Create a cross-legged seat in the body. Take your hands to your legs. Just letting the palms rest heavy on the legs. Lengthen through the spine, soften through the shoulders. If you'd like to lay back into a shavasana for any amount of time that feels good for you, please do that. Otherwise, together we'll complete this practice with a few deep breaths in through the nose and out of the mouth. Through the nose, breathe in. Empty out of your mouth. This time we'll inhale through the nose. And through the nose we'll empty. Gently open your eyes. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for moving through this practice with me. As always, if you have any questions about this practice or that practice, you can write them in the comments. I will get back to you. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you on the mat again. Have a beautiful day.